Hello, hello, hello. My mic wasn't plugged in. So, I was thinking about you, Scorpio. This is your next 48 timeless reading. And as I was sitting here thinking about you and shuffling the cards, the Four of Wands popped up, which I really feel like a lot of people are in a feeling of wanting more out of life and expecting more out of society right now. It's popping up in a lot of readings. This is us getting into you and yours in the next 48, though. It gets you 3 Mystical Shaman Oracle cards, and then we'll pull 2 levels of clarification for 2 different tarot decks for those cards. Insight, guidance, advice for my Scorpios the next 48 hours. Your first Mystical Shaman Oracle. I'm hearing you really don't care the consequence. I mean, of course we all do, but it's like, yeah, you are doing what your heart desires you do right now. Whatever's making you happy, whatever you want to do in the moment. Going with the flow. The wind, yeah. Gone in the wind, wild woman. Definitely, you could be having a lot of fun with an air sign in the next 48, or just having really good conversation that's freeing. Like, you don't feel like you have to watch what you're gonna say when you're talking to somebody. The child. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you could be hanging out with your kid and the wild woman and the wild child. You know? Some of you guys could be having your first unfiltered conversation about the birds and the bees with one of your children, be they a male or female. And I think the conversation's going easier than either one of you expected. Because trust me, when you have those conversations with your teens or your tweens, well, not tweens, that's like 20s, right? I mean, like 12, 13, 11. I don't know when y'all decide to have those conversations, but they're awkward for the kids too. What is the wind here? The wind. The wind, the tin of air. Yeah, definitely could be having a breath of fresh air from having a conversation over with, especially if it's that kind of conversation. But regardless, even if it's not that kind of conversation, you and a lot of words are going to be exchanged between a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or someone of great intellect, intellectual importance. I'm hearing the wild woman. I mean, you could be talking to your partner about conceiving a child if that's what you guys really want to do right now, because they are kind of pushing on you guys it's kind of like moral strings, saying that it's your political duty, a woman's political duty to have children. And some people might actually feel that that's true. Conversations might be had of those natures, but I don't know. It's kind of like you still want to live free though. Like some of you guys, even if you do feel like, yeah, as a woman you should have a kid, other you guys, you're not ready to be tied down like that, make that sacrifice yet, you know. And if you feel like that, don't force yourself into having a child or a serious commitment just because society says you should. The child, do it when you're ready. 4 time back out. Yeah, you don't have to get married just because you're having a child with someone too, but I don't really think this is about children and marriage, because that's a whole nother story and not population type level, international level. But I think this is just like, maybe you do need to take more time to do what makes you happy. What made you happy as a child, more time to spend with your children, do things together that make you and your children happy the next 48 hours. Alright, we're going to get some clarification. Another layer. Tin of air. Tin of air. What is the tint of air here? I feel like some things might just get kind of complicated to juggle in the day-to-day. That your time management might have slipped a little bit more than it usually does, Scorpio. It's an air. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I think we'll get it back though. You'll find enough time in a day to get the sleep you need, spend the time with the kids that you want to, and have some downtime. Or you have been doing this lately, Four of Dome. That's well deserved, Four of Dome. Yeah, and if you're not getting this time, or you don't plan to have this time, or you plan to have this time... Sorry, I'm so far away from the mic. Some of you need to take a time out and do that. Some of you need to vocalize that if you haven't had kids and you're in a commitment and you're having that conversation, it's okay to vocalize reasons why you don't want to. And reasons that you do. For a time. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. You're supposed to be co-creating your future. And if you have kids and you have a family and, you know, maybe you want to bring another kid into the picture. If certain particular kids are old enough, maybe you want to ask them too, like, how do you feel about having a sibling? Because everyone has to give a little bit of what they're getting from everyone else when a new family member comes into the family. So just make sure there's enough for everyone to eat at the table, and everyone knows how many seats are going to be at the table and people. I mean, we're living in a different world right now and stuff. We've